Hi, my name is Diva and I love to eat, and I'm in Japan's most boring city, aka Nagoya, Japan. Okay, so when I was looking up Nagoya, there was a Times article that came up that said Nagoya is considered Japan's most boring city. And I thought it would be cool to do a video exploring what Japanese people in Japan considers as boring, because coming from Canada, where the population density isn't as high and we don't have a lot of restaurants or businesses, I think I can think of some really boring parts of Canada. Saskatoon, Red Deer. Just kidding. But yeah, today I'm going to be taking you guys along with me on an ultimate food tour and an adventure of Nagoya, and we're going to explore, and then I'm going to decide whether or not I think it's boring or not. But yeah, let's go. Let's go explore Japan's most boring city. Okay guys, so far walking down this street and I've seen 3 Indian and Nepalese restaurants. That's a bit weird, right? Like, I don't know, are there a lot of Indian and Nepalese people here? I'm not sure, but very cool. I have a craving for some momos, not gonna lie, but we'll see. Ooh, I think we're approaching the main city area and it looks so cute. Wait, let me show you guys. Okay guys, I see a lineup, and the number one rule that I've learned in Japan so far is when you see a lineup outside a place, you go follow it and see what it is. So let's go see what this line is about. I'm hoping it's for a good restaurant. Okay guys, never mind. It was like a sake-based event and only certain people were allowed. They said I can't go, so we trek on. Okay guys, so clearly there's some sort of a festival or an event that's happening in the city right now, because I went to another restaurant and it was the same deal. You needed to have like some sort of badge. And I think the event is related to sake, because all the restaurants are advertising sake. So you go into a restaurant, you buy a badge or you come with a badge. You have to pay for the badge and then you're served sake and food from the restaurant. So I think a bunch of like local Japanese restaurants are doing that. I'm not sure what it's related to, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay guys, so far just walking through the city, I sort of understand why it's regarded as, or why some people might think that it's a boring city. But to be fair, I just came from Tokyo, and obviously Tokyo is like the most bustling, lively, energetic place on the planet that I've been to. But I haven't gotten to the main area of the city yet, but I'm just walking across like the more industrial and like businessy, sort of like downtowny area. And yeah, the vibes are much calm, much more peaceful and subtle compared to Tokyo. So if you're coming from Tokyo and you think that this place is boring, that is completely valid. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the main area is like, you know? Okay guys, we have officially entered the main part of the city where all the restaurants and businesses are. And look at this gorgeous restaurant. This is such a cute building. It's a Korean restaurant and it looks so freaking cute. But yeah, we've entered the main part and let's go explore and hopefully find some good eats, guys. Diva's getting a little hangry. Okay guys, I finally came to a place that caught my eyes. It's this ramen shop and they do this spicy miso ramen. So I'm gonna go in and check it out. The place looks super full and bussing, so I'm excited. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the spicy miso ramen, and you can actually choose the level of spiciness. So I'm gonna go the highest level. And yeah, look at this adorable little place. It looks super cute. So we're just waiting because they're completely full right now. But yeah, hopefully I don't have to wait for too long. But yeah, fingers crossed. I'll keep you guys updated. Guys, we couldn't go in because the broth unfortunately had pork in it. It's okay. I am not giving up hope. I am sure that the most boring city in the world has some non-pork option for people like me. Okay guys, the main area where there's like a lot of restaurants and stuff, you see a lot of like Izakaya style places where they have a lot of skewers. So I feel like while I'm in the area, I might as well get some skewers. So I saw this place, they're grilling the skewers on the charcoal, which is a good sign. So yeah, let's get some skewers. Okay guys, they have a lot of chicken, and Nagoya is actually very well known for its chicken, so I'm very happy to see lots of chicken options. Oh my god, look at that fire. That looks so good. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the chicken thigh with garlic. I'm also gonna get vegetables because the shiitake mushrooms look so freaking good. And I think I'm also gonna go for the chicken meatballs. So that all sounds really good. So yeah, very excited. Choose the flavor of your skewer. So you can either get a glazed, salt, or black pepper. I think for the chicken thigh, I'm gonna get a glazed, but for the rest of them, I'm gonna do salt and pepper. Okay guys, we have the skewers right here. The mushroom looks so good. This is the chicken meatball, and we have the shishito peppers. I want to start off with the mushroom because those mushrooms, those shiitake mushrooms, look really good. They taste really good too. The glaze on top of it is sort of sweetish. Oh, it's so good. That is quite delicious. Perfect. Like, I was worried it would get too soft, but no, it's still like, it still has texture. And yeah, that glaze like really makes it. And obviously it's grilled on a charcoal, and you can really tell that. Love that. Okay, next up, let's try the chicken meatball. That meatball looks quite good too. That meatball tastes really good too. Apparently they knead it every day freshly. I think I'm gonna add some spice to it because the only flavor that I'm getting is of the glaze. I don't think they season it that much, but I think it'll taste really good with the spicy like pepper spice that they have here. It's like, it tastes like cayenne, but like a less spicy version of cayenne. That is quite good too. 2 for 2. I mean 2 for 3. Shishito peppers.
2時間前にさ、全然いなかったけどさ、2時間ぐらい前に全然一緒いなかったけどさ。時間ですか？みんなが飲み歩く時間だもん。I love the shishito peppers.
Oh god. So far, very good guys. I'm really glad I came here. I think it was a good way to start off this food tour of the most boring city in Japan. Okay guys, last but not least, we have the chicken thigh with garlic.
あ、多分座れると思ったんだよ。多分立ちやったから。座れると思って来たら。
The flavor of the garlic really comes through, which I really like. And again, the glaze on top, it's like sweet. I would argue it's a bit too sweet, but it's so good. It's so good. Like with the pepper, it like tastes quite good. Why do I keep saying pepper with the like spicy spice? But yeah, very good skewers. I am quite satisfied. And yeah, overall the vibes of the place is very good, and obviously the people working there are so like bubbly and like funny and charming. So okay guys, I came up with a genius idea. I'm gonna put the pepper on top of the chicken thigh because these two are my favorite things. Okay, that is gonna be life-changing. Hallelujah. 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 Ooh. Very satisfied. Amazing place. So glad I came here. I think I picked the best skewer spot in Nagoya. But now we move on. Okay guys, I came across this chicken ramen shop and I have to go get it because like I said before, Nagoya is really known for its chicken, and they have this like chicken miso ramen and it's like a specialty, so I think I'm gonna go for that. The place looks super cute and intimate as well. So yeah, let's go get some chicken ramen. I'm so excited. Like, I mean, you can't, like you have to have, the law in Japan is that you have to have ramen at least once a day. Like that's the law, otherwise they arrest you and execute you. So I'm just following the law. Just kidding guys, but yeah, let's go inside. Okay guys, they brought out the ramen. It looks quite thick and rich. Let's try it. Oh, I should try the broth first. It's quite good. Wow, it is really rich. I'm not getting much of a miso flavor though. But yeah, quite rich, quite good. Yeah. Let's try the noodles. The noodles have a very good texture. And overall, it's very hearty, very comforting. A very good bowl of ramen. I think it could use some black pepper. Or is that white pepper? I think that's white pepper. Yeah, it smells like pepper too. With the pepper, it's quite good. Yeah, overall, very hearty, very rich, very comforting bowl. So, okay guys, just finished the meal. I have to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of that ramen because, as I said, it didn't have a strong like flavor of anything. It was just basically like a thick like gravy-ish soup with noodles. Like the noodles, I loved the texture. I think they were perfect, but it was lacking like flavor. Like I couldn't taste the miso. I couldn't really taste the chicken. Like if you gave me that bowl, I wouldn't be able to tell what kind of a ramen it was. But you know what, like you never know with these things. And like the people working there, they were really nice. The service was amazing. And maybe I just got like the wrong thing because they did have like like a proper chicken based ramen, and that's what everyone was getting. So maybe that's their specialty and I just like got the wrong thing. But I don't know, miso and chicken sounded cool together. I'm so glad I tried it, and yeah, that is all she wrote. Okay guys, I'm walking around the city now and everything seems like it's closing down, and it's only 9:30. I should have guessed. I mean, it is like, you know, not as big of a city compared to Tokyo, so I should have assumed that a city where there's like not as many like businesses or restaurants compared to Tokyo would close down early. So you know what, I am here for another day, so I think I will try and hit up some restaurants earlier in the day and not leave it to later. So I'm sorry that I couldn't show you guys everything in one day, but yeah, I should have planned ahead. But yeah, it seems like everything does close early, so if you are planning to come to Nagoya and eat here, make sure to eat earlier. Like the bars and stuff, they're obviously open late, but the restaurants, they close quite early, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end off this vlog here, and I will see you guys tomorrow when I try out this Michelin like ramen place that is supposedly very good. So yeah, I will see you guys the next day. But for today, have a great night. I love you guys. Bye. Good morning, guys. It is officially my next day in Nagoya, and yeah, I'm super excited. The plan is to go to this really famous castle in Nagoya and then get some good eats. There's this Michelin ramen place that I'm hoping to try, so hopefully they open early. And something that I've noticed as I'm walking along the street is that there's so many little bento like shops, like little stalls. Like people have just set up tables and they have like a bunch of bento boxes, and they're only like 400, 500 yen, which is so cheap compared to what you get at like the bento restaurants or the bento shops in the train station. So that's pretty cool. Like that's something very unique that I found in Nagoya. Like I'm seeing like multiple bento shops along the street, so that I think is very cool. But yeah, on our way to the castle now. Oh my god, guys, I'm walking and I passed by like 6 other small bento restaurants. This is so crazy, but so cool. And I'm shocked at how cheap they are, because I got a bento box yesterday for the first time. It was really good, but it was over 1,000 yen. But like these small places, they're selling them for like 400, 500 yen. That's crazy, that's crazy. I guess that means we have to get it. Okay guys, I've made it to the main market area by the castle. It's called Kinsachi Yokocho, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, you'll find like numerous different shops and restaurants along the street. And I feel like every city in Japan sort of has this area, and it's really cool. So yeah, it's pretty cute. Guys, we've made it to the castle. You do have to pay to get in. The ticket is around, well, it is exactly 500 yen for one person. And yeah, that's the castle behind. And yeah, this area, it's very calm, very peaceful, very beautiful, very green. So yeah, and the castle looks very nice. Okay guys, once you enter the castle gate area, they also have like this museum area where they have like a bunch of like historical artifacts and like samurai swords and stuff, which is really cool as well. So that is what I'm exploring currently. Okay guys, so we're sort of in like the main castle sort of area now, and apparently, well, most of the castle actually burned down during World War II, and this area is one of the few original remaining areas that survived the fires during World War II, so very cool. Okay guys, we're currently in one of the palaces. It's called the Omaru Palace, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's very different compared to palaces that I've been to in Europe, and yeah, the architecture, the art, everything is very beautiful. Okay guys, we're done exploring the castle, the park, and all the grounds, and yeah, this was quite amazing. I'm very glad that I came in. It's really not, I don't know, it's just, I personally think it's really cool looking at stuff like this. And yeah, this was quite an amazing experience. And yeah, all this walking around the palace grounds has made me quite hungry. I've built up an appetite. So now we're on mission find ramen in Nagoya. So let's go. Okay guys, we are very close to the Michelin ramen place. Yeah, apparently it's one of the best ramens. They make this ramen in chicken broth, and they also have oyster dumplings, and I think I'm gonna get that as well because I don't know, oyster dumplings just sounds really cool. And yeah, I'm very excited to try this place. But yeah, let's go get ourselves some Michelin star ramen in Nagoya. Okay guys, we've made it to the ramen spot. This is the place, this is the Michelin star ramen, and we're gonna go get ourselves a heartwarming bowl of some good ramen. So let's go. Okay guys, so I went for the shoyu ramen, which is a soy sauce, salt, chicken based ramen, and I got it without the pork, but I added an egg on it, so I'm very excited to try it. Okay guys, this bowl looks like a work of freaking art. Like, that is gorgeous. I also see that they put some red onions on top, which is unique. I've never seen that yet, so very cool. I see some bamboo shoots, my egg, the noodles, and there's also these greens on top. Overall, it looks like a very gorgeous, beautiful bowl of ramen. I cannot wait to try it. Okay. Okay, the rule is to always try the broth first. Whoa. Ooh, the truffle flavor really comes through. It's so light, yet rich at the same time. I am very impressed. I am very, very impressed, and I'm very happy. Wow. It reminds me of the duck ramen that I had, but like chickeny instead of ducky. Ooh. I really like the broth. I really, really like the broth. Okay, time to try the noodles. Perfectly firm. Love the texture of the noodles. I feel like the broth covers the noodles very well. Like, it glosses the noodles really well. Okay, this is quite good. This is quite good. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see why they got that Michelin star. Okay, let's break up the egg. Ooh. That is gorgeous egg. Okay, look at that ooey gooey eggo. Absolutely beautiful. Perfectly gooey egg. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a bite with the red onions in there too. My only criticism is that I wish there was more broth. That's my, because that broth is phenomenal. They also have like a bunch of condiments on the side. I don't think it needs it though. Like, okay, I might add a bit of garlic though. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I hope I mixed that up properly. What else they got? Oh yeah, I think that's all I want. Okay, let's try it. And they're playing Dua Lipa. I love this song. It's a good song. Okay, this was absolutely delicious. Yeah, literally my only criticism is like I think that there's not enough broth and there's a whole lot of noodles. But the flavor is quite spot on. I like how it's light and rich at the same time, you know? Like you're getting a very good depth of flavor without feeling like too heavy or yeah. Love the noodles, love the egg, love this spot. Okay guys, I got too lost in the ramen and I completely forgot that I also got oyster dumplings, which are right here. Let's try it. I wonder how it's gonna taste. I'm gonna dip it in the soy sauce. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that. The texture of the oyster, it's very like mushy. Not a fan of that. Noodles, ramen are great. Just I think it's like the oysters gotten too like mushy and I don't like the texture of that. But yeah, the ramen, very good. Experience. I think that was the perfect way to end off this Nagoya food tour. The place is called Mendoko Guriko and I can definitely see why they have that Michelin star. Oh, I loved everything about it. It was just so good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end off this vlog here now. This exploration of Japan's most boring city. I don't really think that it's the most boring city. I mean, there's so much to do here. There's so much to see here. There's lots of good food options here. And I definitely think it's worth the visit. Yes, a lot of restaurants and places do close quite early compared to some other cities in Japan. But I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's like the most boring city in the world. Like, I feel like every city has its perks and its drawbacks. And yeah, I had an amazing time in Nagoya. So that's the verdict, guys. Like there's a lot of really cool spots here, right? Like I loved the castle and there's so many izakayas here, you know? Like I feel like the izakaya scene in Tokyo is like a bit too intense. Like there's so many people and not that much room, but over here it's like you have lots of izakayas, lots of room, and it's cool. Like I don't know, I feel like it's a more calm vibe, but it's still really fun. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. But yeah, overall I had an amazing time. I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here now. I hope you guys enjoyed this exploration, extreme food tour of Japan's most boring city. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to be notified about my next video. And I will see you guys on my next foodie travel adventure. Bye. I love you, Japan.